so we got everybody in there. So I just want, hey, look at there, that white card, I like it. So we got a diamond, we got, what are you?
Diamond.
Diamond?
Platinum.
And platinum. So we got 2 diamonds, platinum. We got Eddie, LaChavio, and I have another.
Tim.
And Tim. Eddie, Tim, and LaChavio. So we got Eddie, Tim, and LaChavio, and we're having a conversation about the loyalty program with Carnival, which they are just yanking out from under us. My wife and I, we spent a ton of money to get to this point. And the captain in there just thanked me for my loyalty, while I know at the same time they're yanking it out from under us. LaChavio, you're going to lose yours in 2 years. You know, they grandfathered us for 6 years, but still 6 years from now,
we're going to be down to 0.
we're starting all over. And it's like they gave a loyalty program that worked too good. That's the way I see it. They think it worked too good. We got too many people in it. So rather than add another tier, which we all thought they were going to do, they yanked the whole program and starting all over. So we're talking to people today. We're on the Mardi Gras.
Cut our legs out from under us.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, are you loyal to Carnival now? I know I'm not. Well, let me put it another way. When we get ready to book a cruise, we just kind of automatically knew we were going to go on Carnival because we're at the highest tier and we're loyal to Carnival because they want us to be.
I've never been on another cruise ship besides Carnival.
So now that they're going to do what they're doing, are you going to look at other cruise ships?
Yeah, I'm looking at Royal Caribbean and MSC.
Exactly.
Or MSC.
They say MSC will match our
and also Virgin.
but I think the highest they go is gold.
Y'all follow John Hill, John Held, H-E-A-L-D, I think
He's
that's
the Carnival brand ambassador.
Yeah, he's the Carnival brand ambassador. And he, you know, he talks about what's going on with Carnival, but I've noticed with him and probably others, they're towing the line. They won't say anything against this new program they're coming up with. You know, they're just making it out to be the greatest thing. You know, I guess they have to for their job. There's no one out there that I can see with Carnival that's taken up for people like us, that's voicing what we have to say and how we feel about it.
Passes it up.
Mr. Hook, you
Yes.
think in the 6-year time, you think they might change it?
I think they're going to do modifications.
I'm hoping they do, but it's going to take like this. They need to hear from cruisers on the ship. We're on the Mardi Gras right now. We just came out of the Diamond little gathering that they have on each ship. And that's why I thought it'd be a good time to catch people that are Diamond and talk about it. But I think they need to hear stuff like this. And hopefully someone out there will see these videos and see. Because I think at the upper level, they're being cushioned. There's so many levels below them. By the time it gets to them, they're like, oh yeah, we're good. You know, it's okay.
Christine Duffy was one that they were on the Vista this past week. And she gave her little thing about they had to do something because there were so many diamond and platinum.
And I've seen that and I've heard that, and I kind of like play devil's advocate because I do believe in protecting our tier status, especially the thousands upon tens of thousands of dollars that's been spent. When you have everyone that has the high echelon of being platinum, diamond, etc., how do you go through and distinguish between the ones that haven't reached that status? So I think it's a financial point that they've made. However, I'm not a big proponent of the total shift. I want to wait and see what happens, and it's very important for the podcasters and things of this nature to take place, because guess what? Ultimately, it comes down to our money supporting Carnival. And if enough people pull away and shift their money to another cruise line, Carnival's really going to wake up. I have cruised on Norwegian. I've cruised on Royal Caribbean. I have been loyal to Carnival, and I want to continue to be loyal to Carnival, but everything comes down to how we're being treated, what are we going to get for the money that we're spending, and how that tier status is going to implement us. With Marriott, I've been ambassador for the last few years until I started selling even more so. Marriott hasn't taken their lifetime diamond, or should I say platinum or diamond elite, or platinum elite. They haven't taken that away. We have that for lifetime. So Carnival, we were thinking about they were going to go and do a tier stage where you have diamond, diamond plus, or diamond elite, or what have you. They completely got rid of it, and I have an issue with having to requalify every 2 years. Can I requalify? Yes, but it's the principle of being given something and then it being pulled from under you.
Absolutely, and that's what I was saying. They came up with this program, not us. They came up with it.
And we were what they wanted.
We were what they wanted, and we jumped. And it's like now they're saying, "Oh no, the program worked too good. We got too many people."
Well, Carnival been like a slow leak since I started. Remember when I first started, we used to get nice razors, chocolate candy, everything, and then everything is just the air done came completely down. And now they're just taking the tire off the vehicle.
But you remember when we first started, gold was included in the welcome back party or whatever they called it.
Right.
So, but there was too many, so they dropped gold back.
Right.
Platinum diamond. They should drop.
That's what
platinum
we
back
expected.
on the parties and the.
We expected another tier to be added, and that's where you're going with this. Another tier to be added, and then maybe drop platinum off. You'd have the
and leave them with maybe
give them something,
free drinks or something like that, and their free laundry.
And we're not gonna be diamond forever. I mean, just people living longer, taking good care of themselves.
Right.
You know?
But it's almost like the program worked too good, and now rather than just modify what they got, they're yanking the whole thing.
So why not grandfather the people who have established their particular tier status, and then if you want to get a higher tier, you go with the diamond and just say if you have diamond instead of 200 nights, you may need 350 nights.
Right.
And then the next sector, you may need 600 nights.
Exactly.
Just like with Royal Caribbean, you need 700 nights to be equivalent to the diamond status aboard Carnival.
That's what everybody expected. I never in my wildest dream expected them to just yank the whole thing and start.
Because they started out, bro, it used to be 25 cruises you were diamond. Then they changed it 200 days. So I agree with what Eddie's saying.
Well, what happened there was you had people that live like in Miami, and they could take them little 3-day cruises.
And they can get multiple days and multiple cruises.
They could mark up
30
25
days,
cruises pretty quick.
Diamond.
And you have some of the younger crowds that's coming, and I think Carnival's also trying to target the younger crowd. I cruise an average of 2 to 3 times per month, and every time per month. And I'm not going to tell you how much money. I'm not going to tell you how much my travel budget was for last year, but let's just say
that's a lot.
I could have probably bought a couple of houses.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yes. So I want to continue to patronize Carnival. However, they're going to have to go through. And they're going to have to modify. And I think everything is in the works right now. And I think they're going to listen to the podcast. They're going to listen to a lot of the feedback that they're getting from their customers. They've done that in the past.
John is everything he gets. John Held, everything he gets, he sends it up to the.
He call them the big wigs, I believe.
Yeah, he'll pass it on to the big wigs.
The beards.
But I want to hear somebody like John Held get in our corner. And say, Carnival, maybe this is wrong. He don't do that. He kind of toes the line. He's
he's kind of like he's on a catch-22 because
nobody representing us.
Yeah,
nobody.
If he goes out and speaks against Carnival, which employs him, he may be looking for a new job. And I know he's getting ready to shift anyway, and there's going to be a new person coming in. But I think that Carnival's going to do the right thing, and they're just trying to go through and weed out the top heaviness of the entire program.
Yeah.
And that's what I've observed because, like I said, I spend a lot of money with Carnival. We spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
And my son, he's an airline pilot, and he just started cruising. He said, Dad, you guys cruise all the time. Well, last year he cruised, and he ended up cruising 7 or 8 times with Carnival.
Yeah. And
he's at the top status. He's only gold. However, he gets an Echo cruise every time he comes out. So he's spending a lot of money with Carnival.
And that's what really gets me.
Because you don't have to be a casino player in order to gain status, and it's going to be more difficult for someone that's a non-casino.
Exactly. We don't do the casino.
It's going to be very difficult for you to reach that status.
And I'm going to tell you, get a free cruise. No, I don't.
No, nothing is free in this life.
Discount.
6 years from now, when this goes away, Carnival is basically telling me that all of these years that I've cruised and all of this money I've spent with Carnival means nothing to them. Nothing.
And look, I've been on 6-day cruises and I got 14 coming, all of them with Carnival.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to switch if they switch. If they change,
I'm not saying I won't cruise with Carnival anymore. What I'm saying is my loyalty has gone way down. Now, when I get ready to book a cruise, I'm going to look at all of them. I used to not do that.
I feel unappreciated.
Very much so. That was insulting to me when that captain today thanked me for my loyalty. when I know, yeah, I'm loyal to you, but you have shown me you're not loyal to me.
So like a slap on the face?
It just slapped me.
And I think everything is coming down to a monetary standpoint with any company, and they just need to look at the way that they're going to go through and continue to generate revenue. And I think they're trying to change dynamics, and I think it was just like a drastic pull all at once, and everyone's trying to go through, and you're basically building the aircraft as you're flying.
Yeah.
You have to go through and get your baseline established, go and communicate that to
You need to go get a job with Carnival.
no, communicate that to its customers, and then go from there and ask for feedback and feed off of that feedback, but look at the bottom line of what where your money's going to come from.
It's like they didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
They didn't have these conversations with their loyal customers.
I don't
And
know.
I don't know, somebody at some level just said, hey, let's do this. And it's really been insulting to folks like us. And I want Carnival to know that. And that's why we're talking to people
We want
today.
you to know Carnival.
Yes.
Guys, thank y'all so
Yes,
much for
thank
talking
you.
with us today.
Yes.
And hopefully somebody with Carnival will see this video.
And I know Carnival
That's
has been
your
in,
wife? This
It is, yes.
I know-
Thank you for having us.
Yes. And I think Carnival has been in debt since the COVID, along with other cruise lines, and they're trying to get themselves out of that debt, and they're trying to figure
So
out a
do
way
you
to
have
get.
do you have the stock?
Yes, I do. And I haven't utilized the stock because I know if you have at least 100 shares or what
Right.
have you, you get your discount. So I've never utilized that.
It's
but I
just
did
onboard
buy it.
credit.
Yeah, it's onboard
Yes,
credit,
yes.
but we use that. We've had the stock for years. But if that goes away, then I don't guess I necessarily need to
but
keep stock.
if you have the stock and you get a casino rate,
The casino's gonna hands down beat every rate that's out there.
right? But I mean, it's just $100 onboard credit for a 7-day cruise. Or so if you get a casino rate, doesn't matter if it's still a higher rate. You don't get it.
That's true. You're right about that.
Yeah.
If you get any kind of a discount on your cruise, whether it's even if you
It
still
voids
pay.
it voids that $100 onboard
sure
credit.
does.
Yes, you're right.
Boy,
So-
it's a gimmick to everything.
So if there's two in the room, so if you and a friend both have the stock, and both of you are in the same room, they only give it to one, so you have to
Split it.
your stock.
Yeah.
You don't each get it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and one good thing I have to go and give them their props about, the people that are Diamond, they actually said, hey, we're going to give you a 6-year period of time, because you could have went with 2 years for everyone, and then Diamond could have went with 3. At least they extended that, and I think they're going to be given that time frame of the 6 years to look into other options to go and continue to appreciate not only Diamond, Platinum, Gold, everyone across the board. And I think it'll be fair. And they've been doing the right thing. They've been the #1 cruise line for a reason, and hopefully they continue to do
Hopefully
that.
so.
And these
hope so.
podcasts are really going to open a lot of people's eyes. And thanks for what you guys are doing.
Hey, thank y'all for sitting down and talking to us today. Enjoy the rest of your cruise, and we'll see y'all around the ship.
Take care. God bless you
Thanks, guys.
Take care.